Okay, my friends, we just finished reading our story, When Spring Comes. And we said spring is the new season, okay? So let's think back if we can remember our seasons. Maybe you can remember the season song that you sang. We first learned about fall, then we learned about winter, and now we're going to learn about spring because spring is our new season that we're having right now. Spring just started. So we're going to talk about spring and think back in our book and maybe some of the videos that we watched. What were some things that we noticed about spring? Okay, so we're going to go ahead just like we do when we're in class. We're going to make our little sign here. How about we use a nice, bright, pretty color? And I'm going to write spring. Spring is the season we're going to talk about. Because I wonder if some of you guys have noticed spring outside when you're outside and where you look out your window when you're driving in your car. I know it's a little hard to go outside right now a whole lot, but spring is happening all around us. So let's see if we can think of some of the things that we read in our story and some of the things that we've seen. So remember in our story when we started, we noticed our winter, but when it's spring, look at the change. What do we notice? What color is the grass? The grass has turned green. So that's something we can say that we notice. Our grass is green and has flowers. So we're going to write on our board something in the spring. We notice the grass is green. And we're going to draw a picture of some green grass that's growing nice and healthy. So nice, healthy green grass that's sprouting up. Right, there is our green grass. Make it look really real. Green grass. All right, and we notice what are these? Our flowers. So we're seeing a lot of flowers growing. So we're going to write flowers grow. Okay, so we can draw a picture of a flower. My flower has a green stem. We'll have our yellow in the middle, and it's going to be a pink flower. My marker's not very happy. There's our pink flower. We say flowers grow. And we notice some animals start to come out, some insects. So some animals that we see here, we see the rabbits come out. Remember in the winter we said rabbits, they sleep for a long time. That was called hibernate. So the rabbits, they come out from hibernating and they're ready to play in the spring. So we see rabbits. So let's do our rabbits. And another thing we can say for rabbits, we can call them bunnies. Some of us like to say bunny. Okay, so now I'm going to draw a bunny. And now everybody gets to see my silly drawings that normally my friends just see. So now everyone gets to see my super silly animal drawings that we try really hard to make look real, but maybe Miss Kelsey's not quite the artist. And they have their little ears like this. There they are, rabbits. And we saw in our picture some butterflies. That's another thing that I notice in the spring, fluttering all around. We have butterflies. let's see, I'm gonna make my butterfly orange. I'll have a nice, pretty orange butterfly. Hopefully we'll be back in school by the time we learn all about butterflies. Butterflies are flying. I also notice a bird in our story. So we can add bird. Maybe we'll do a red bird just like in our book. Oh, I don't know if I have red. So here's our, oh, that's definitely more of an orange, but that's okay. Here's our bird. Here's wings. Birds. So those are a bunch of the animals we notice. Okay. We also see that our trees get their leaves, right? Our trees have leaves. And our plants are growing. So we can put the trees grow back their leaves. Because remember in the fall, we said that the leaves fall off the trees. So in the spring, all those leaves grow back. Remember we said the tree is not dead. The tree is sleeping in the winter because he's cold. The tree is cold in the winter. So then in the spring when it gets warm, the tree's leaves start to grow. So we can say the tree grows leaves. Okay. So here's our tree. And here are my tree branches. This is my tree trunk. And then on my branches, leaves start to grow. And they're gonna make my tree nice and green again. Right? And it won't be sleeping anymore. It will be green again. So these are our leaves. We'll draw a picture of a leaf. Just so everybody, we have our leaf that grows on our trees. Okay, and what's something we notice about the weather outside? Is it super cold? Some days maybe a little bit cold, but I noticed that the weather is actually starting to feel a little bit warmer. Maybe we don't need to wear all of our winter clothes when we wore our jacket and we wore our mittens and we wore around our neck our scarf or a hat on our head and our boots, right? We dressed really warm when it was winter, it was cold, but in the spring it gets warmer. The weather feels warmer, so we don't have to dress as warm. So we're gonna write, it's warmer. And maybe we see our sun come out more. Because it's nice and warm. So the sun comes out. And we don't have to dress quite as cold because the weather is getting warmer. So we notice, let's go over some of the things that we've noticed. We said that our tree grows leaves. The tree grows leaves. Let's bring this a little closer so you can see it nicely. Okay, the grass is green. We notice that flowers grow. They grow flowers. Some animals that we see come out in the spring. We see rabbits. We see a butterfly. Some birds. Ooh, I just thought of another one that we didn't put down. Let's see. See, if I was with you guys probably would have said, Miss Kelsey, you forgot one. What did I forget? I forgot a little insect. He flies. He's called a bee. Bee. A bee is so important. Let's add that animal because he's such an important animal. we can see a bee. So I'm going to draw our bee here. Oh, I don't think that I have black, so we're just going to try, actually maybe I have black here. Here we go. Here's our bee. He's got his little antennas, some little legs, and our bee actually looks with some stripes. He's got black and yellow and black and yellow, black and yellow. He's a striped bee. We see bees, and we notice that the weather gets warmer. The weather is warmer. And those are some things that we notice with our new season, spring. So when you guys go outside on your nature walks, I want you to look for some of the things that we talked about here about spring, okay? Have fun and enjoy.